Hi everyone, welcome to Angelic Spring. Um, if you are not subscriber, you're welcome. If you are new here, you're also welcome. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so I'm just going to position this very well. So today I'm going to be talking about how to know that you've been hexed. So this video I've been talking about releasing this video for a very long time, but today I just thought to share these quick points on how to know that you've been hexed. Okay, so I have my notes. Okay, I have about 13 points if I'm not mistaken, and these are actually real life experiences. Okay, my experiences of my clients, and basically my experiences from the past, right, and that of my clients. Okay, so yes, so the first point I have here for signs that you've been hexed is sudden headache. Yeah, not just any headache. Okay, sudden headache that will not resolve despite the fact that you've taken medications and maybe you've gone to the hospital, they've given you medications and those medications are not working. All right, so yes, it will not resolve even after taking medications, even after being diagnosed by whatever practitioner or a doctor, and it will not just leave. Okay, yes, that could be a sign that you've been hexed. Okay, but take note before I dive into the other points. Okay, know that just an headache is not a sign that you've been hexed. Okay, you have to experience at least 3 to 5 of these symptoms for you to conclude that you've been hexed. Okay, now the second point I have here is repeated nightmare. Very interesting. Like, you're just there, just living your life, and before you know it, you start having certain kind of dreams, weird dreams, and not just once. Okay, like continuously, maybe consecutively over a few days, just like that. So if you have repeated nightmares, that could be a sign of an hex. And also, I want to add this, that sometimes when you've not aligned with your spirit guide, or when a spirit is trying to get your attention, or when you are supposed to be a spiritualist or a practitioner and you are not answering that call, yes, you could have nightmares. So it could come as nightmares. Okay, so yes, and I want to talk about the kind of nightmares you may be seeing when you've been hexed. Okay, you can be dreaming of loose teeth. Okay, maybe you lost your teeth. Yes, loose teeth. Walking naked, that's very dangerous. Walking naked is like you don't have any spiritual backing, like you don't have any spiritual protection. You always see yourself walking naked. That's very bad, very, very bad. All right, and then fighting, always fighting in your dreams. Yes, war. Those are signs of X. Okay, and then animal attacks. Animal attacks are a sign of X. Maybe let me tell you something. For those people who dream about seeing snakes, okay, if you dream about seeing snakes, small snakes, all right, pursuing you in your dreams, or maybe you are somewhere and there are snakes in there, that is enemies. Okay, you have enemies around you. But if you dream, and also I also want to add that how you feel in a dream matters a lot. Okay, yes, so if you wake up scared, okay, from a dream, it's probably an X, basically. Okay, so if you dream and you always see a python is not an attack, please. A python is a daisy. All right, if you dream and you see a python in your dream and that python is not hurting you. Maybe you're running away from it, but you always dream about python and it's not hurting you. That is a deity, that is not an attack. Okay, so yes, that is dreaming about python most times is a sign that you're supposed to be a practitioner, or you're supposed to be spiritual in some type of way. But most times, 90% of the time, you're supposed to be a spiritualist. Okay, so yes, animal attack is a sign of X. Okay, now the third point I have here is sudden boredom. Sudden depression. You might just sit down and all of a sudden you just notice that you are unhappy. Nothing happened, right? You just started feeling unhappy, bored unnecessarily. In serious cases, people may have suicidal thoughts. Okay, try to hurt themselves for no reasons. Okay, those are signs of excess. Okay, now the fourth point I have here: sudden ailments that cannot be diagnosed by a doctor and doesn't respond to medication. Yes, that is a sign of the X, a very bad one. Okay, then the fifth point I have here is sudden unexplained bad luck, misfortune, money blocks, loss of a job, stagnancy in business, and accidents. Okay, so suddenly things like that just happen, especially when they happen consecutively. Like it's not is a sign of an X. Okay, this can also be a sign of you not answering your calling. Okay, yes, so sudden bad luck that happens, they just happen consecutively, or different bad things just happen to you around a specific time. That is a definite sign of an X. Okay, now the sixth point: general body weakness. Yes, general body weakness, mental stress, psychic stress. You may wake up in the morning and notice that you cannot get up from your bed. You wake up very tired. You cannot seem to move your body. Your body is heavy. You feel exhausted. You feel drained. You cannot accomplish the tasks for the day. That is a sign of an X. Okay, sometimes that could also be a sign of what you're eating is not good. Okay, you should change your diet. Even if someone asks you, okay, are you feeling that way, eat more of healthy foods. If you notice you cannot move your body, eat more of vegetables and fruits, and there will be you're going to notice a slight change. Okay, so yes, general body weakness, mental and psychic stress, mental or physical stress, exhaustion, feeling drained and all that stuff is a sign of X. Okay, so I have my next point, unusual marks. Yes, you just wake up and you see marks on your body. Maybe you just see like different marks on your body. You don't know how you sustain those injuries and all that stuff. You just see those marks. Those are sign of excess. All right, yes, those are sign of excess. Now, the next point: loss of drive and motivation. Okay, loss of drive and motivation. You just notice that you don't feel interested in doing anything. You don't feel interested in pursuing your goals, having a goals, doing something meaningful with your life. That's a sign of an X. Okay, the next point is relationship problem. You start having problems with your family, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your dad, your father, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, or your wife. Okay, and I want to talk about husband and wife or relationship, intimate relationship problems. Okay, one way you can know that you've been X is when you start having, you cannot keep a relationship. Yes, that could be a cause actually. Okay, but if, for example, your relationship with your significant other has been good and all of a sudden you guys just break up from nowhere, nothing happened, or you guys just start having problems, quarrels for no reason or for the tiniest reason, then that's the X. if you notice that you cannot keep a relationship, you meet people, but the relationship just ends. Okay, it just ends like that, and you cannot get married or something. That is a sign that there is a deity around you. There's a jealous deity around you who you need to appease. Okay, sometimes Africans call it spiritual wife, spiritual husband, but I don't believe in spiritual wife, spiritual husband. You cannot have a spiritual wife or spiritual husband. Okay, I just believe that they are jealous entities that you need to appease. All right, yes. So someone could also send that to you as a curse, like send a deity, like a spirit being to you, like a curse, and that could start giving you or chasing your significant other from your life. Okay, so in that cases, you may need to do some kind of spiritual cleansing and appeasement to break that. Okay, if it's kind of attached to your family, you may now need to exempt yourself from such curse. All right, if that makes sense. But most times when you have sudden breakup, sudden quarrel with your significant other, nothing happened, that's a sign of an ex. Okay, yes. Now you have next you have strange occurrences. Strange occurrences. And when I talk about strange occurrences, let me give an example. You have loss of weight. All right, you have like your hair falling. Okay, falling down, like you just notice that your hair starts falling. You don't have cancer, right? You're very healthy, but you start losing your hair, losing your weight, missing your steps, stepping on things, on objects, and even losing things. Okay, those suddenly is not happening to you before, just suddenly start happening. Just know that somebody exed you. Okay, yes. I've talked about losing things. Okay, now forgetfulness. One of the telltale signs of an ex is that you will suddenly start forgetting what you're supposed to do. Yes, maybe you need to you need to do some chores or go somewhere, and even maybe you have to go to this, you need to go to the store to get some things, and then you get to the store, you remember when you got to the store, and then you just got out of the store and you remember that you forgot things, and that doesn't really happen before. Or you want to do some things around the house and you just remember that, oh my gosh, I forgot. Suddenly that starts suddenly happening. That means you've been exed. Okay, yes. When you feel washed, you feel like somebody is around your energy, somebody is looking at you continuously. That is somebody who wants to ex you. Let me tell you something. If you do a tarot reading and somebody is always watching you day in, day out, for years, that person is that person is exing you. If somebody is continuously watching you, that is not good at all. Okay, it's not good. There's different from when somebody is spying on you sometimes than when somebody continuously spies on you. If anybody continuously spies on you in a tarot reading, that person is exing you. Okay, yes. So yes, the last one, hatred. So hatred, people just hate you anywhere you go. You get to your job, your colleagues hate you. You get to your house, your neighbors hate you, your family hates you. People just hate you for no reason, and then you cannot do things with people. When you're doing things with people, they just hate you. They just do bad things to you. Like, that is a sign of a hex. Okay, yes. So that is what I have for you. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. If you want a private reading, you want an intuitive chat with me, you want a particular working, you want to be aligned with your spirit guides, you want to know how to work with your spirit, connect with your spirit guides, you want to know how to raise an altar for a particular spirit guide, you can reach out to me. All right, and every link to reach out to me, all the information will be down below. But the fastest way to reach out to me is to use the WhatsApp link. Okay. So yes, I remain Angelic Spring. Thank you for coming around. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and please like the video, because it encourages me to make more videos. Okay, please. All right, I'm begging you. Okay, please. like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, yes. So with that being said, guys, I'll meet you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.